thank you so much for joining me today on Everyday Yoga. My name is Christine and I call this channel Everyday Yoga because yoga is great every day. And today especially is Thanksgiving, and typically we wouldn't go out to a class on Thanksgiving Day because we're spending it with our friends and family, but it is the year 2020 and a lot of us are staying home just with our main core family group. So however you're spending Thanksgiving, it can be stressful even if it is in a good way. And there are a lot of ways to deal with stress. First of all, let's go ahead and get grounded and take a breath, and I'll explain a little bit about what we're going to do today. So with both feet firmly planted on the floor, go ahead and press into the heels, lift the toes, and then rock forward and press into the ball of the foot. And just kind of back and forth until you come to what is your true center. Press the toes and the heels in the floor. Press the ball of the foot, both sides of the feet, firmly grounded into the earth. And as you press into the earth, lift from the crown of the head up towards the sky. So we're lifting from the top and grounding into the bottom. Let the tailbone be heavy and the pelvis be centered underneath the heart. Kind of tuck the chin just a little bit gently, just to keep the neck nice and long back here. Open up the palms, draw the shoulder blades back and down, and just breathe. So in this nice grounded position, Tadasana, mountain pose, we're just breathing our own natural breath. So I am not a doctor, obviously. I'm a yoga practitioner. But what I do know is that mammals often will relieve stress by shaking. And I will post a link to a video below showing a polar bear after he gets tranquilized by some researchers. He shakes off the trauma. And I think there's also an article on Psychology Today I'll post as well, talking about the physiological reasons that mammals, including humans, have this shaking response to stress. And stress being the body's response, also known as fight, flight, or freeze. So when we've experienced some stress, whether it's physical stress or mental or emotional stress, it can sometimes be relieving just to do a little shaking. So we're standing here in Tadasana. We're pressing into our feet, lifting from the crown, breathing our own natural breath. And then let's just take a moment to shake it out. Maybe lift the right leg and gently shake it out. Press the right foot back down and lift the left leg and shake it out. Maybe a little more vigorously. Maybe you're hiding in your room from your in-laws and you don't want them to see you doing this. Or maybe you feel a little embarrassed, as I did the first time that I did this. But just go ahead and let it go. Maybe add the upper legs and the hips. Maybe add the shoulders. Maybe all you want to shake are the arms. Maybe shake the right arm. Maybe the left, maybe both. Just back and forth, shake it out. Maybe do it all. Shaking the arms and the shoulders, and the legs, just letting it all go. Maybe get the head involved. Maybe swing the hair around. Maybe just get really crazy. Oh, and just let it all out. And then slow it down. Bring it back to center. Maybe sway a little bit from side to side. Little softness come to your knees as you kind of bounce. And just let it go. And let's take a big deep breath and lift our arms up to the sky. And exhale, just letting it go. And let's do that again. From Tadasana, pressing into the heels, drawing the crown up toward the sky, letting the tailbone be heavy. Open up the arms and take a soft bend in the knees. You inhale the arms up to the sky, palms facing together, and then turn the palms out and exhale with a sigh, just letting it all go. And again, one more time. Lift the arms as you inhale, reach up toward the sky, maybe look up and find your thumbs. And as you exhale, just let the arms drop and the head drop and roll all the way down towards the floor. And here you can bend the knees as generously as you like. Maybe grab the elbows in opposite hands and just hang. Let the head be heavy. Let the neck be soft. Let the jaw be soft. Take a couple full, rich, oxygenated breaths here. And when you're ready, switch your clasp so that it feels a little weird, but we're balancing things out. So take your other elbow in the other opposite palm and just let the weight of the torso go. Breathing here. And when you're ready, you can release the hands and begin to roll slowly, one spinal bone at a time. Rolling up, still keeping the head heavy here. And then as you inhale, roll the shoulders up towards the ears and back. And as you exhale, let them come down the back. Let the shoulder blades come towards the tailbone. Big breaths here. Another way you might shake off stress, which you might find more to your liking, whatever resonates with you, is you can rub the palms together, creating a little bit of heat here. Lift the heart up. Let the tailbone be long, maybe a little bit faster, a little bit warmer, creating energy. Keeping those shoulders relaxed and the jaw relaxed. Let's just hold the palms away from each other, just an inch or two. And see if you feel any tingling in the hands. Maybe a little ball of energy. Go ahead and take your hands and about an inch or two away from the body, just brush the energy away from the forehead towards the back. And then brush the energy down the sides of the head and the neck. And then take the right hand and brush the energy from the top of the left shoulder out over the fingertips and away, and then switch the left hand over the right shoulder, sweeping all that energy and stress away. Maybe sweep down from the tops of the collarbones. Maybe you take your right hand and brush it away. You can touch your body here too if that feels good. And brush down across your right hip with your left hand. And then maybe take both hands at the sides of the hips and just brush down the outer thighs. Brush down the back side, the tops of the thighs, all the way down and out and across the tops of the feet and away. And just brushing all that negative energy and stress off of you. And then maybe take a little shake here. Nice big breath. Okay, last thing. For those of you who ever used to watch Grey's Anatomy, or for my friend Sarah, who now lives in Colorado, when We used to get stressed out. Sarah and I, who used to work together, would dance it off. She started it, and I think she got it from Grey's Anatomy, but I later saw it on Grey's, so maybe they got it from her. I don't know. But we would just turn on some music and just dance. Just like, let's see, Meredith and Christina do on Grey's Anatomy. So turn on some music and just dance. And it doesn't have to be pretty, and it doesn't have to be for a long time. It could just be a little bit of time, just enough to just shake it off, dance it off. And lastly, another trick you can do is just change your space. You can move from one space to another space, change your energy, maybe take a breath or two there, or you can literally change your space from one spot to another. Just take your fingers and snap them and step away from the space where you're in. It might not actually change a whole lot, but it might bring a smile to your face. And so today on Thanksgiving, I just want you all to know that I am grateful for you. I know that my daughter has practiced with me, my mom, my husband. So everybody else out there, I hope that you feel as loved as I do. And if not by somebody outside of yourself, by yourself. Love yourself, love others. And I hope that this day brings you joy and peace, and that you stay healthy and happy. Namaste.